Alright, it's the 22nd and just got my newest parcel in the mail with some new peppers to try. These ones are courtesy of Roland over on Rolandawesome2's channel, which I have a link to it down here. We did a little exchange program. I sent him a couple different ones to try, and he did likewise. So go and check out his channel. He also does some hot pepper testing. And so yeah, this is one that I'd never even heard of before. I heard him mention it in one of his videos. I just stumbled on his channel on accident a couple weeks ago, and yeah, so I was curious about that, and he mentioned he was growing them. These are called an Amazon. They're a Chinense variety, and yeah, kind of carrot looking. And he's said he wasn't keen on the flavor, but that they were fairly hot, as can be expected from most Chinense peppers. They tend to be among the hottest. So I'm gonna chop this bad boy open, see what we got going on. I'm gonna start off with half a pod, like I said last time. After that Congo Trinidad tearing my stomach up, I'm through with that whole pod thing. I don't need to wreck my stomach, so I'll plop it on down here, and we'll cut her open and see what's going on. Ooh, it's a very fresh pepper. It sounds very almost plastic-like. I'm gonna set that down for a minute here, and while there's juices on here, I'm going to wipe off my knife. It's been in need of a cleaning, and I just noticed that there's some residue on it. Oh, I can feel my jaw tightening up. Oh yeah, definitely smells like a habanero. So gonna take some seeds out of this, and definitely I'd like to grow these. I'm not sure if I will next year or not. I have so many. I have to go back to my list and pare it down a little bit because I got overzealous, and there's a lot that I'd like to grow, but I really need to cut it on down a little bit. Put these pieces of placental tissue back in here that I chopped off, just to get a fair gauge of the spice level. They smell hot enough though. They smell like a hab, and not like a mild one either. I've had the Bikino, and that one was pretty mild. Actually, that didn't have any heat at all. Most Chinense, especially if they smell like this, tend to be fiery. Okay, so the orange color, very nice color, Amazon pepper. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. You can see got a good glistening on the inside, but it's not too ridiculous. You see the placental tissue itself. It's not brown like some of the 7-pots or the jalokias are, soaked with so much capsaicin that you absolutely melt a hole in your tongue by eating them. So yeah, here we go. Tastes pretty much like a habanero. Maybe drifting into similarities with Fatalis, but not too much. Yeah, now a little bit more, actually, like a Fatalis or a devil's tongue. Doesn't look like the same pepper, though. Fatalis definitely have more of the naga look, and I'd say devil's tongue are similar to Fatalis, but I'd say devil's tongue are probably the closest as far as looks go to these. Flavor-wise, definitely I can see the similarities. They're pretty close. Almost. Yeah. A little tingle in my throat. I can feel my face warming up a little bit. Definitely detecting a similarity to devil's tongue and Fatalis as I move my way up. Yeah, I won't be eating the whole pod for this one. This is definitely approaching the upper end of the heat level. Well, I guess in the relative scale it'd be the mid point, 500,000 Scoville-ish range, or a little bit less. I'm starting to get a little sweeter. We're starting to heat up a little bit more in my throat. Mouth is picking up now. Oh, it's really sweet at the top here now. That's nice. Definitely closely related to the Fatalis and the devil's tongue. That kind of, if you were to take the taste of a traditional habanero and the taste of a naga, somewhere like approximately halfway between those two flavors. So it's got that fruity, almost bubblegum-like quality to it, but it's not quite as pronounced as in the Jolokia or the Morich. Head's warming up quite a bit. Got a really good solid tongue burn. Yeah, my face warming up. A little bit of sweat. Definitely feel it right down in here. Top of my tongue with the sheet of warmth. Similar quality burn to the devil's tongue or the Fatalis, I would say. But with those, I ate the whole pod too, so it's not quite as intense, but the quality, the aspects of it are very similar as far as the burn is concerned. Lingering flavor, I like that. That's good. Nose is faintly snuffly, like it's could run, but nothing dripping. Corners of my lips picking up a little bit. Whole top of my tongue has got a good burn happening. On this back corner is a little bit more. So, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I liked that one. That was really good. Got sweeter as I made my way towards the top part here. You can see here's the other half. Got a fairly good seed count in it. And there are others behind this other wall of placental tissue. But you can see by the color it's not totally soaked with it. I've had some even regular habaneros that were the veins were just brown with capsaicin and other oils. And this one wasn't that bad though. Good solid burn. I'd want to say 100 or 150,000 approximately. Although that could be because I only ate the half and because of the The fact that there's more placental tissue on this part of it. But didn't kick up all that much with that bite. A little bit more blossoming in my throat, kind of radiating outward, and pretty even, like right in this range. Just faintly stinging, but it's not that. It's not totally painful to swallow. Back of my tongue, drifting down into the top part of my throat, picked up a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say I'd put these 150 to 200,000, maybe, on par with habanero, give or take. I definitely prefer the flavor of these to regular habanero flavor. It's got that very fruity bubblegum-esque flavor to it. Yeah, my sinuses started draining a little bit more with that last nibble there. But yeah, the bubblegum-like aspect of the fruity flavor, very similar flavor to the Fatalis or the devil's tongue, which I know are also closely related. And like I said, by the shape, I would say that they're pretty closely related, in addition to the flavor profile being very similar. Got lined up maybe for a few days from now. Well, Roland also sent me another Amazon. It's not fully ripe yet, as you can see. It's starting to change. It's got the yellow right here. Got this in a bag with a banana ripening. Dice that up and put it on whatever I decide. And he also sent me some very nice fresh Tabasco peppers, although they are not ripe. They're also in the bag with the banana, so I'll see how ripe I can get them. I'm guessing this oranger one could probably turn at least a very rich red-orange color, if not fully red. But they're very crisp, fresh peppers. Thank you very much again, Roland. And I will be bringing a video of these probably in a few days when they ripen. Well, one of them anyway. Yeah. Here's another cross section of the Amazon pepper. By my estimations, rather, a close relative of the Fatalis and the devil's tongue. So, yeah, all in all, pretty good flavor. I liked the flavor aspects of the Fatalis, and the heat on this. Not quite as intense as a Fatalis or a devil's tongue, but it's still got a pretty good habanero level heat to it, if not a little bit under, but relatively the same. Excuse me. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna let this one run out now. See you with whatever comes up next.